Welcome back to the Maker Show. Today we're going to be attaching some ultra high molecular density plastic strips. UDP is, I think, is what people commonly refer to it. The dog sledders use it a lot up here for sleds on their dog sleds and stuff like that. Today we're going to take a piece, and this is considered a bearing surface, so it's a very fine grain surface. As you can see, Chris is showing you the one I just completed, and I'm going to show you the process I went through in order to complete that and get it to straight and get it tight on there. So I'm going to do a little footage here, probably sped up, and we'll go ahead and show you how to do this. Now these, you don't have to be super precision, because we're going to go ahead and drill both on the initial hole be both the pad and the metal beneath it is going to get drilled. So in theory the holes will line up. So the trick with this is to do the first one all the way through and then drill and tap it and then put a screw in, and that holds everything in place as you're going down. Okay, so we're going to take the tap drill out. We're going to tap through both the plastic and the metal in order to get that hole super lined up. So now that that hole is tapped, I'm going to take a screw, and because the plastic's threaded too, it'll have to thread through the plastic as well as the metal. So once that's tight, I put a clamp on the middle, kind of hold it to where I want it, and then I clamp it. Then I put the tap drill back in. And I'm cautious to where I go, but basically I'm going to drill out every one of those holes. And try not to break my drill bit, since that's the only one I have. Okay, now you remove the screw at the end. Then you're going to take a through drill, drill bit, if I can find it. And this one will expand these holes to larger than the screw. Give you a little tiny bit of clearance. And this, you gotta be careful you don't drill your hand. Okay, now noting which side is our up side, which is the side with the black marks on it, because I had a black Sharpie I used it. I'm going to bring it over to the drill press here. I've set the drill press to stop right when it's the right depth on the hole. And I'm just opening it up with a countersink here. Countersink every one of those holes. Be sure to keep it down on the bed so you're not digging in extra deep. So another nice thing about having a drill press is depth stops. Makes this kind of job really easy. Otherwise, I'd have to be drawing it out, testing every hole with a screw. Okay, there's the last one. So we're going to bring it back over. All we have to do is tap the holes and put the screws in, and we're done. Okay, so this isn't totally advised. I'm using aluminum, though. I'm tapping into aluminum that's very thin gauged. I'm not going to use any lubricant. It wasn't necessary on the last one. And I got my drill on the slow speed. So I'm going to basically go in slow, then reverse, and then come right back out. Okay, now this will only go one way because it was custom drilled to fit. So if it's not fitting one way, it'll probably fit the other. Okay, so it's not lining up there, so flipping it over. All right. Let's see how we did. Yeah, everyone's lining up perfectly. That's because we pre-drilled, we drilled both pieces together. If you were to try to measure this out, it would just be almost impossible. CNC machine could drill it out probably accurately enough in order for this to work, but by hand, you might as well just give a drill it together, make one hole, tap it, drill it out. Do that on all your assemblies and they'll fit every time. The last one had to make a liar out of me, of course. And I'm being careful not to over tighten these because I have a very thin amount of threads. I might back these up with a nut possibly.
Did you countersink this one too deep here?
It was just, oh yeah, that was one of my test ones. Trying to get my depth correct on it. Went a little deep. Probably we should have been on a test piece, but I didn't go through. That's what the important part on that one is. Still had some meat left on the bone, so to speak. I think I can get it. Cool. There we go. One strip is on there and solid and flat. Well, thanks for watching that series, and that's a good way to put on anything, whether it be a plastic strip or a metal assembly. Until next time, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks.